Hi Virgo, and welcome to your Venus Love Tarot reading. Venus is moving into Aquarius on December 20th and will be there until January 12th. So this reading will cover that time frame. And Venus moving into Aquarius, it's all about the mental body, analyzing, thinking about things, seeing things from a very different perspective because we're detaching from the emotional body a bit, all right? And then Mars is moving into Sagittarius on January 3rd, so there's an element of spirituality coming into play. And we have the new moon in Capricorn on the 26th of December, along with the annular eclipse. So Virgo, it is a time of major completion, all right? And the way that plays out will be different for everybody, but we're looking at love and romance. So let's see the overall energy for love and romance for Virgos between December 20th and January 12th. You deserve better, Virgo. Ooh, Venus coming through strong, saying you deserve more than what you are currently reaching for or are involved in. So if you are a happy Virgo in a good relationship, this is not the reading for you. All right, just with that card coming out first and foremost. Single Virgos, if you are kind of like back and forth with somebody, or you have a crush on somebody and you've just been trying to pursue it, this would be Spirit saying you deserve better than what you're reaching for. It's like the interest may be imbalanced. You may have more interest in that person than they have in you, but they might be trying to like play it up because they like you to be interested in them. They just like the attention and they don't want you to give it to anybody else, even though they have no intention of really doing anything with you like long term. So if that speaks to you and that resonates, Virgo, there it is. Spirit's like, no, you deserve better. You are reaching beneath you. Those of you in committed relationships or these really crazy like back and forth connections that are unstable, it's like you don't know from one day to the next. It's like you go through these periods where all is well, and then out of nowhere, it's like everything changes and it's fighting, it's chaos, it's confusion. You know, Virgo, Spirit wants you guys to know you deserve better than what you have right now. If you are a Virgo who has been betrayed, used, lied to, cheated on, constantly left in confusion, constantly made to cry, taken advantage of, all those different things, if that speaks to you with the person that you are currently involved with, Virgo, Spirit's like, you deserve so much better than that. Like, absolutely, 1,000%, okay? Some of you, you know, that broke free of those types of connections. There may be some new love coming in. So let's pull some more cards here and get more insight about this energy. We have the dragonfly, and it says, be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. That could not be more perfect to go with this card right there. Be lighthearted, Virgo. You deserve better. Don't let it hurt you. Don't let somebody else's bad behavior and lack of emotional maturity and growth really hinder you and take away from your self-esteem and self-worth. Finding out things, things coming to light. So, you know, this Venus moving into Aquarius, that higher perception that you're going into where you're detaching from the emotional body, and it allows you to see things differently about this person and your connection to them, and allows you to change and let it go so that you can finally heal, Virgo. Next out is stabbed in the back. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Virgo, yes, see, especially Virgo, those of you that are in abusive relationships, mentally, emotionally, physically, okay? Don't make excuses. Oh, I heard this. I don't know who said it, but it's really good. It was about, you know, trying to make excuses for your wounds and scars because you love the person who's holding the knife that creates the wounds. Virgo, right there, right there. Spirit's like, no, They don't deserve excuse, justification, none of it. What's been happening to you, what you've been put through by this person, you deserve better. And you know, this card, like, there are 50 something cards in this deck, I believe, and you know, they're all different, and the fact that these two come out together with this card tells me everything I need to know, Virgo, which is there is a better love for you out there. And this person will always hurt you, whether it's they're not as interested or emotionally involved as you are, or they're just very selfish, you know, emotionally ungrown, emotionally immature. All those things have their own emotional baggage that they're dealing with that they don't choose to face. And, you know, again, you can't make excuse and justification for a person who's been through a bunch of things and allow them to harm you. No, there is no excuse. You didn't do those things to them. Therefore, you don't deserve the wrath of it. And that's what Spirit wants you to know, Virgo. You deserve better. Now, if you are a cross watcher and you're like, you know, that does not speak about me, this is not talking about you, or if you're like, no, that's Virgo, that's how Virgo's treated me, then you need to heed this message and realize that Spirit's saying you deserve better than the Virgo that you're involved with if that's how they're going to treat you, okay? And I just say that since this is a general and it can go both ways, right? Okay, so let's pull some tarot. Three of Cups, third-party situations. Eight of Wands. A lot of that, actually. Six of Swords. This is moving on, letting go, which will only bring you relief. And Five of Wands. And you kind of know that, but there's an internal conflict inside of you about letting this person go. And lastly is Seven of Wands. Virgo, what I see here is, you know, there's been third party, and that could represent cheating, that could represent lies, betrayal, dishonesty, secrets, okay, next to the Eight of Wands. So I do feel that, you know, whoever this person is, they do feed you a lot of BS. Like, even if you don't want to believe that, like, you're like, no, my boo-boo bear could never, ever. Boo-boo bear could, and boo-boo bear is. And Spirit's trying to bring that to your attention because you feel it in your soul, and it's time to face that and accept that that person is those things and is behaving that way. And Venus moving into Aquarius is a perfect time for that, because things coming out, things coming to light, you finally accepting the truth about somebody and seeing, you know, them for who and what they are, and that they're not going to change. Like, they refuse to face their BS. They refuse to change. They'd rather run away. When you get upset or call them out, let me get disconnected and be distant from Virgo. And then some time passes, and then here they come back around, you know, tiptoeing around, is Virgo forgiven me yet? You know, and they always rely on the fact of your good graces, that you'll never stop loving them, that they can just come and go as they please, do whatever they want, and you're never going to do anything about it. Virgo, you deserve better than that. Absolutely, 100%. And that's what Spirit wants you to know. All right, let's pull some more tarot. All right, what do we have? Yeah, Ten of Wands. This behavior, whatever this Three of Cups is, it's been going on for a long time, Virgo. It's a heavy burden. Yeah, look at Three of Swords. Page of Cups. There it is. I'm so sorry, Virgo. Please forgive me. Oh, yep. Look at that. Ace of Cups. And last out is Ace of Pentacles. Virgo, this person, the more you try to pull away, I feel like they come back. Or if you're committed to this person, if they start really feeling your distance, like you're pulling away, then they start stepping up and, you know, doing what they need to do, being who they need to be. But then it's like as soon as you let your guard down, things just fall back into the same pattern as before. The same things happen over and over and over again. And it's like no matter how many times they say sorry, the same thing happens. And Spirit wants you to know that it's going to just keep happening again and again. So even though you may be inclined to want to believe them and take their apology and be close and be near them, Spirit's like, no, it's just going to end in heartache once more. Like, that's who they are. They're very selfish individual, Virgo, this person. It's all about them. And, if this is somebody that you're just kind of like crushing on, trying to get involved with, I really feel that they like your attention. They like how it makes them feel. They like knowing that you're there for them. No matter what happens, they can count on you to be there for them. But they don't have real intention of ever really building a life or a future with you. They don't. So when you start pulling away, and then they start, coming on and showing up, it makes you think that, oh, they're interested. No, they notice your distance and your disconnection, and they just don't want you giving that attention to anybody else, Virgo. They want it all for themselves, even though they're not really giving that back to you in return. So be cautious of that. I mean, Spirit is so consistent through this whole reading. It's just like that you keep going around and around and around with this person. And if this is somebody, an ex that you're still really hung up on and you're hoping like to get back together, Spirit's like, nope, Virgo, you don't want it. It's like the same thing is just going to happen over and over again. You deserve better. And those Virgos out there where you have met somebody new and they are lavishing attention and love upon you, it's time to walk through their doorway and leave all this BS behind, because that's way better than where you're at. It's like what you're reaching for specifically, Spirit says you deserve better, Virgo. And there's truths about this person that are going to come to light or have come to light, and you just have chosen not to face or deal with. All right, so we have anger. Even though you are bursting inside, you need to remain calm. Dig deep and find the strength to activate the self-control that lies within you. So this here, Virgo, is like the truths that you're coming into, the realizations as Venus moves through Aquarius. It's going to make you mad. Like, you're getting out of that emotional body where you're not feeling so controlled by your love and attachment to somebody, or you're not feeling so broken down by the heartache and pain you feel about just whatever's going on between you. You're really being pulled up out of that. And it's like you're looking at them and the situation through different eyes, new eyes, and it's going to infuriate you. And some of the truths that come out are going to make you quite angry. But Virgo, don't retaliate, don't seek revenge. Seriously, wash your hands and walk away. Spirit says you deserve better, which means better is up ahead. It's just you've got to let this go first. All right, so pretty heavy reading, Virgo. I don't like giving heavy readings, but there's been several that have been like this, and it has everything to do with that annular eclipse. This needs to get out of your life so that real love that's equal, mutual, back and forth is there. Love that's not earned or is contingent upon somebody's mood of the day. Like, you just deserve better, Virgo. So those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.